guys, it's Brianna, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this very summery, very just summer vibes look. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get on with the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is moisturizing my face. So I'm using this Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiance Serum, and I'm just going to be using this all over my face to moisturize. But after that has a chance to just soak in, I'm going to be using my Mary Kay Foundation Primer. Alrighty, so now I am going to be going in and doing my eyebrows first. So I'm going to be taking my Milani Stay Put Brow Color in 04 Brunette. And I do have an eyebrow routine up currently, so I'm just going to breeze by this, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my brows. That if you want a detailed, what products I use and all that good stuff, I will have my eyebrow routine linked in the description down below. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to be doing face first, then eyes, just because that's just the order I feel like doing it in. So for face, I'm going to start out with my the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and this is in the shade 335. Not sure if you guys can see that. There we go. So this is the one I'm using today, and I'm going to be taking this and just applying this all over my face with my finger. And I don't like to use a lot on my forehead at all. So now I am taking my damp Real Technique sponge, and I am just going to be patting my foundation into my face. Alrighty, so once I am done blending that in, we are going to move on to concealing. I'm going to be taking my Ulta Full Coverage Concealer, and this is waterproof in the shade Tan Warm, and I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes as well as everywhere else I would like to highlight, and I'm also going to apply a little bit on my eyes just to prime my eyelids. So now I'm going to be taking my beauty sponge once again, and I'm just going to blend all of the areas that I just put the concealer out. So once I am done with that, I'm going to be taking my Coty Airspun face powder. This is in the shade Henny Beige. I'm taking it on the flat side of my damp beauty sponge, and I'm going to pat this underneath my eyes. I'm not going to bake today just because I do want it to still be a little dewy and not completely matte. So, I'm not going to go overboard with the baking today. Then I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to be swiping away all that powder. Once we are done with that, I'm going to be adding a little bit of color to my face. So I'm taking my Pro Contour palette by Ellen Tracy, and I'm going to be going in with this warm shade, which is the Light Contour. And I'm just going to take this on my big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be going all around my face. And the reason why I'm using this big fluffy brush is because I feel like it'll blend a little better. And once I am done with that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. So I'm going to be using this NYX Whipped blush. It's a lip and cheek color, and it looks like this, and it's in the shade Cocoa Bean. So I'm going to be taking this and just doing a dot on each cheek, and I know that I already put powder on, so that might be a mistake, but we're just going to roll with it. And I'm going to blend this out with my finger. So I'm going to be going in with this Michael Giordano blush. It's just a coral color, and I'm going to be taking this on a smaller powder brush, and I'm going to be setting my cheeks. And then I'm just taking this powder brush again and blending that out. Alright, so once I'm done with that, we are going to highlight a little bit. So I'm taking my BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to go in with these two highlights and mix them together. So now I'm going in with a smaller brush. This is just a fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to take those same two shades and just highlight the rest of my face. So I'm going to highlight my nose and my cupid's bow, and I'm also going to be doing my brow bone. So now we're going to be moving on to the eyes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with a transition shade, because you always have to have a transition shade. So I'm taking this one from this palette from AliExpress. It's just like a nice warm skin tone color. And I'm going to be taking this on a fluffy crease brush. And I'm not putting this so much in my crease as I am right above my crease, right before the brow highlight. Alrighty, so once we are done with that, I'm going to go in with that same brush and a little bit of a darker shade. I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to take that and go in on my crease this time, right underneath the transition shade. And then I'm going to take that same color on that same brush, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And once we do that, I'm going to go in with a darker color. I'm going to use this chocolatey brown, and I'm going to take this and also go on top of my lid. Alright, so once we are done with that, I feel like I need to warm it up just a little bit. So I'm going to be going in with a NYX palette. This is the Brights palette, the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. And I'm going to go in with this kind of burnt sienna color right at the end here. And I'm going to take this on my brush and just go over my crease. And this is just going to warm things up a little bit. So I'm going to be taking this flat brush that I have right here, and I'm going to take that in that same burnt sienna color and go right under my lower lash line. And once I do that, I'm going to be going in with this mustard yellow here at the bottom, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Alright, so now once we are done with this, before we do mascara and all that fun stuff, I'm going to be going with my Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm just going to set all this in. Alright, so once we are done with that, I'm going to go in with my mascara here. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Alright, and now we are going to move on to lashes. So I'm going to be using these. I will link them down below. I got them off of AliExpress, but I just think that they're beautiful. I don't know why I love them so much, but I cannot wait to try them on. This is my first time wearing them, so that's going to be exciting. Alrighty, so I've got my lashes on, and I added a little bit of black liner just to blend the lashes in right over the lashes. Sorry I didn't get that on camera, but I just added some to the inner corner and then just dragged it out. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking my Beauty For Real liner in 24 karat, and it just looks like this. And I'm going to be adding this right to my lower lash line. So first I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Lippy Sticks in Ziggy, and I'm going to take this and just put this all over my lips. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to be adding the color Hotline in the same brand or whatever, the ColourPop Lippy Sticks, and I'm going to add this right over top just to lighten this color up a little bit. So now that we are done with everything, I feel like it's time to add some freckles. So I'm going back in with my brow pomade, the brunette one. So I'm going to be going in with this brush, and I know it's a little big, but we can work with it. We can definitely work with it. So I'm going to go in and kind of just add freckles wherever I feel is right. So as you can see, they're starting to show up a little bit. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see. Alright guys, so this is the completed look once you have all your freckles on. Sorry my camera died, so that's why it cut in the middle of my freckles, but as you can see, this is what they came out like. Let me just zoom you guys in. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but this is what they're looking like. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I just landed in another atmosphere. I'm just floating in the same still sphere.